GTA has to offer a lot. You can friendly exterminate each other, for example. That is always fun, of course. Of course, there will always be some little rascal making trouble. But that is just how it should be. Free mode means violence. And of course there are tons of modders and cheaters. This is a game full of newbie vehicles that are easy and safe to use, which makes such cheaters appear even more pathetic. And then you have all those score players. As soon as their ghost organization is over, they jump into their heavily armored vehicles to collect higher scores. For this one that did not work out like he planned, and since Morlock was playing on his mouth breath account, he made the mouth breath effort to be up on him. Wasn't that great, but also not wrong. And of course, they come after you with their noob bikes, or their agency off-radar cars, or their submarines and so on. That is how free mode is. But deep in his soul, Morlock is a convinced grinder. That is why he restarted GTA in order to play relaxed and peaceful. But playing as a low level makes you experience all the atrocities that some killjoys commit against weaker players. And griefers love to prey on those that do not even have the right weapons to resist. But surprising to see how fast they run away when facing resistance. Just like the so-called Tryhard, the griefer is not a PvP player, but instead of constantly killing himself, the griefer uses constant teleporting or lobby quitting, because both kinds fear scores. This is why griefers always prey on the weaker ones, or work together against one, when facing a PvP experienced player. That doesn't say anything about their skills. These tactics only serve the purpose of saving them from their own mouth breathing. Here little Rotzloffel, that would maybe translate to English as snot spoon, was trolled a bit. Annoying, but a nice idea. While still on the phone, these two rascals dropped tar mines and used tasers. That is something funny and new. Reminder for Morlock, if you ever see Fancicalf on a payphone, annoy him in exactly the same way. After that they killed Rotzloffel every now and then, while he played his missions, but that is okay and fun. But then they started to kill other low levels and making them quit. That is when trolling becomes low-level griefing. Rotzloffel decided to show resistance next time they come near him. And after that they calmed down. That is how Freemode is like. You just delivered your weapon parts and a griefer shows up, a little belated, but nevertheless killing a level 29 account with his RC Bandito. That is a bit of a clown show, but annoying him with thermal sniping felt good and he ran into the next RC. Astonishingly enough, the only people that managed to destroy LowLevel's cargo so far were NPC griefers. Yes, the cargo went into the ocean to take a bath, that is when Rockstar gives you an L. Maybe these experiences led to Tryhard becoming salty recently. Here he gets attacked by a player that was dogfighting with Bozo Mifa earlier. Mifa's Akula won against the Reiju several times. Now he started off by using BSD, but he stopped with that after 3 kills. At the same time Tryhard's cocaine lab was raided. That is very annoying of course. But Tryhard actually had some aim that day, and the opponents started dropping BSD again. That annoyed even more. So he stopped and wanted to defend his business, since Mifa wanted to fight on ground against this one too. All good until then. But it must be allowed to ask why they always need to drop that BSD, and the answer made Tryhard salty. As if we would 2v1 him now, we could have already done that, if we wanted, there were 3 of us actually. So Tryhard wrote him a very arrogant message. Surprisingly enough he came back to the lobby, and he turned his sweating mode on. A good opponent and a fun fight, even though Tryhard's arrogant behavior wasn't very honorable, but that player had enough honor for both of us. Really rare such great people. But an Akula is also great, and a NoobbikeExtinction is awful, and an Akula that destroys a NoobbikeExtinction is real greatness.
Written with the blood of self-exploding tryhards, the first book of Moloch, Psalm 7, teaches us, it is wrong to be a noobbiker. So wrong. And even our little Tunic says,
No, noobbike.